I've been having a discussion with a friend about upadana.
Are you talking about the 4 upadana?
Yes.
Okay. What is the first one again, please?
I think the first one is
Upadana. The combination of the word kama and upadana. So it is kamupadana. So we have to understand what are kama. There are 2 meanings of kama. One is attachment itself, and the other is the object of attachment, which is sensuous object. For example, that we've seen is object of attachment instantly when there's no understanding, unknowingly as asava. But asava cannot be known because it's so very slight, very little. But when it's kilesa, it can be moment of understanding that there is attention to that as something. And then there is the clinging to the object which is there. For example, seeing sees that which is now appearing. There is attachment to that object as upadana, clings so much that it is something all the time. And when it's kama, we like it so much. It's so pleasant, like the diamond and the music and so on. And at that moment, it shows up. It's clinging too much about the kama, the aramana, which is there as sensuous object. Is it there now? The painting is so very beautiful instantly. And what is there? The sound, the music is so sweet. So sweet. What does it mean? Clinging with upadana to that object. Any time, any moment when something is there, a sensuous object, it depends on the kilesa. There are altogether 9 groups of kilesa, depending on its nature. For example, for upadana, the object of clinging and the clinging itself. At moment when one clings, I am speaking. I see. I like. I hate. I'm so happy. I'm so unhappy. All are there as I, clings very much to any moment of what is there, unknown as it's just conditioned reality, and it's there appearing, but when it does not appear, where is it? Never thought about it. It gone, never to arise again at all. Eons and eons ago, never be the same. So we take what is there from birth as I experience so many different things, including thinking about the way it is as the world and so on. And then death, nothing more about what has happened. Because the next moment is not this person again. Newly born as someone, new person, attached to that which is there again and again and again as upadana. Clinging to karma, clinging to bhava, no matter what life it is, there's clinging to that being as I. Never change the idea to leave it to have some other power. So now the power of being human being is so very satisfied. Never think about wanting to go to heaven quickly next moment or so on at all. And when the understanding of the wrong understanding, taking that for something permanent, I and someone, it is ditthi, tittupadana, tiddu, which is upadana. And attavatupadana, it's I. No matter what happened, it's I. I'm sick, I'm good, I'm bad, or so on. See, all there in life, each moment unknown, is gone, arising and falling away so very quickly. And the idea is just on that which appear and not thought about that which has gone at all. that each moment is just like that. Is that true?
Yes, Ajahn.
And that is Raititi, Sammadidi. But it's only the idea, the conventional understanding about what is there now as that which is seen. But still it appears as something is seen. Not only that which is seen at all, but it's always something. Moment of hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and thinking. That's why be truthful, Satya Bharami, to the truth, as it's there by conditions and falls away, and the other reality follow instantly. How can it be known that that which is now seen is gone if there's no other reality, not the one which has seen at all? Little by little, just attend to the words about the truth carefully, to have understanding, right understanding of the truth of it. Last moment gone. No thought about it. And even right now it's gone. No thought about it. But it can be object of considering again and again and again in daily life. That's why the understanding has to be moment of experiences, what has been taken for something, to know the truth. It's just that. Visual object, sound, gone instantly. So the continuation of the arising and falling away so very rapidly condition the nimitta, the marks, the shape, the form of something to be taken for permanent, that object as is there. For example, right now, the purse, the bed, the curtain, all are there. No understanding of actually seeing just experiences, that which is seen, that which is seen, no shape, no form, that which impinged on the eye base, and it conditioned seeing and gone. The meaning of ayatana. No matter we talk about different objects, but one moment there must be the conditions for whatever arises. The meeting point, the meeting moment. There is hardness, but at moment, hardness is not there, which is seen and seeing, and the ibis, and the cetasika. That's why each word has moment, has its meaning to be understood at different moments, talking by different aspects to understand more and more about the truth. It's just a reality. It's conditioned and then gone. No one there at all. This is upadana. The four upadana, not only just the clinging to that which is sensuous object appeared. Is there upadana now? See, is there asava now? Is there anusaya now? All there unknown. That's why life goes on, each moment arises and falls away in succession, so very rapidly, non-stop. No one can stop the conditions to condition what is there right now. As long as it is anusaya, even it does not arise, it conditions the reality to experience that object to arise with attachment or whatever is there, just right now, unknown, until each one is known, little by little, until it can be realized, the Four Noble Truths, the Four Ariya Satya Dhamma. Just talk about this moment. Any moment in life, in a day, in a year, in the whole life, and next life. Is it true?
Thank you, Ajahn, so much for your explanation. The second one, I'm not quite clear yet. The Dhamma-upadana. I got mixed up between that and the Atta.
It's not just thinking about the differences, but it is moment of understanding that what is there, as we heard, is every moment in life. For example, while one is having lunch, is the Bhava-upadana, the plate, the fork, the food, the smell, and so on, object of clinging. The food is so very, very delicious, see, object of clinging. And even it's not delicious, it's object of clinging as I experience that, I all the time, Bhava-upadana. At moment of dressing, it's like Bhava-upadana, what should be wear that morning, and so on and so on. All the shoes and everything put on. That's why understanding Dhamma is moment of understanding the truth of what is there now, not just the word, but the nature of the moment of different realities are there. To be known, hardness is there, not my leg, not my arm, not anything, not television, not microphone. See, hardness is there in truth. So what are there experience has to be through one of the 6 doorways, only one at a time. No matter in what world, only 6, depending on whether what world has just condition for only 4 or 1 or whatever, by conditions. Learning to understand the truth, to be this person is only in this life, nevermore. As last life, not this person, next life is not this person at all. Forget everything that now experienced.
Thank you, Ajahn. Yes, thank you for your reminder again about understanding what that is now, not like wording what that is. Can you also give me example of Bhava-upadana at this moment? How do I understand?
That's right. There are 2 kinds of deity, wrong understanding and right understanding. Opposite nature. What is that is not known in daily life. It's there to be known at moment when it's there. Dhamma is not away from this moment, right now. Any moment, this moment, this moment.
Yep. So at the moment of not having correct understanding, then there can be wrong understanding, incorrect understanding.
When there's understanding, there is less covering of the truth by avijja, ignorance and attachment. That's the only way to eliminate the avijja and attachment. Now is at the point of listening to the truth of what is there right now, to understand the truth. The truth is the truth. But when is there no considering what Buddha taught about the truth, no one can have one's own idea about the truth of it, that it's not permanent at all. It's there so impermanent. Otherwise, it cannot let go the idea of I or something, or someone, or the world.
if you can give me an example of the second type of upadana, Ajahn, please.
Second kind of upadana.
Yes.
What is it?
Titupadana.
Titupadana.
Titupadana, yes.
Any moment, what is there? It's a pillow. What is the pillow? The pillow is there all the time, permanent, but in truth, without that which is conditioned to arise on and on and on from moment to moment, seeing, thinking, there cannot be any pillow at all. Ditti is wrong understanding, and upadana is clinging, the object clinging so much to that object all the time. As I see a rose now, and many roses see. How come? From that which impinge on the eye, and the eye experience only visible object. Different ones condition different petal of a rose or leaf, and on and on. So very, very instant. That's why one closes one's eye, nothing appears. But as soon as the eye opens, how many things are there appearing right now? But it has to impinge on the eye base. Otherwise, seeing cannot see it. Just a dot, 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 dot. No understanding, which is so very rapidly. It appears as something. The leaf, the rose, the pillow, the bed, the curtain, so on. Is this true? So wrong understanding, taking something, is atta. Attavadubhadana. So very naturally, in the day, years and years ago, and years on ahead in the future. And the only moment of understanding the truth can develop to be firmer and firmer and firmer. Adidana parami, that is so true. And since it's so true, it can be realized, but not by anyone, but by right understanding, begin to understand the truth. Gradually, not forget about the truth at all. So it's there. The understanding, even at the very beginning of the truth, it's now. We don't have to go away and look for the truth. The truth is right now. It's the beginning of understanding what is true. Seeing is real. It now sees. What is seen cannot be anything at all, only that which is seen in one moment, and then other moment, on and on, so very quickly. How quick it is. Just open one's eyes, all are there, seen. That's why the truth is hidden, because no understanding of the truth of what is there at all. Years and years ago, and just begin to listen, to understand what is right and what is wrong. If there's no seeing, how can there be that which is seen? Different realities arise and fall away instantly. And when this is firm, it hasn't been forgotten to continue on understanding the truth of what is there. Even it does not appear as it is yet, but more considering, wiser and wiser, firmer and firmer, understand the difference between that which appears. The sight or the visible object is not the sound, it's not the smell. So it has to be different moments, from moment to moment. No understanding of anything at all, just living in darkness, even so bright, so light, but no understanding of it at all. So the darkness of understanding, of ignorance of whatever is there, cannot see or understanding anything at all. But understanding begins to understand the truth. And since so true right now, it can be realized, but not just thinking or dreaming about how come I can be like moment of experiencing the Four Noble Truths. But the teachings of the truth from the Buddha, conditioned right understanding from the very beginning, just of one word to another word, and the moment of understanding is moment of begin to understand, to get closer to the way it is. What is there is only one reality, arising and falling away by conditions, all by conditions. Each moment is by conditions. Learn to understand that because Dhamma is Dhamma, the truth is the truth, the reality cannot be changed. That is the only way to let go. Wrong understanding of I am seeing, I like, I dislike, so on. Is that worthwhile?
I would like Ajahn to speak to the difference between Bhava-upadana and Bhava-upadana.
Yes, okay. Is there someone now?
Well, in conventionally speaking, there is someone.
Okay. So that person died just now. See, the person died. And no more. The end of this life. No birth, no condition at all. Some has the idea that just birth and death arise or are there. No more. Is that idea of someone? Or I will go to somewhere to pay respect and then I'll be in such and such plane. Is that idea? The wrong idea can be anything about paying respect to this or to the tree in Thailand, to anything, and ask for what they'd like to have. Bhava-upadana, not only Bhava-upadana. Any kind of wrong practice or wrong doing, ask for something from someone that can make everything they wish to be true and so on. That is wrong understanding. Bhava-upadana. They believe that that's the way to get something they like to have. It's a cause of all kinds of ditthi.
I'm trying to
Water and all evil gone and so on. See.
I'm not so clear between the difference between Bhava-upadana and Bhava-upadana.
Because some people still have the idea of I, but do not pray to the tree or take a bath in the river.
Okay, yes.
That's why even there's no Bhava-upadana or Sila-upadana as worshipping the dog or eat like the dog and so on, there still is the idea of Attavada-upadana. So when there's no upadana, Attavada-upadana, no other deity at all.
When you say Sila-upadana, what are you talking about there?
Do you believe in Creator?
No, Ajahn.
But it's I who do not believe.
Yeah, that's true.
The base for all kinds of wrong view is the Attavada-upadana, because you see that we do believe now that it's something there when there's no understanding at all about what is seen, what is touched, and so on. That's why someone would say, I know that it's not permanent or it cannot be taken for I, but for someone, they think that there must be the I. Or someone say that it has to do or to practice in order to just understand what is there. But it's not right understanding of that words of teaching about how he developed parami so long to be able to realize the truth. And after his realization, he said, Dhamma is so very subtle. Just this word is the practicing something by sitting, concentrating, thinking about it, can condition understanding the subtle moment now of a reality. For example, seeing. We talk about seeing a lot every time. Why? Because it can condition moment of not think about other thing, but think about the subtlety of seeing right now. Even it's there sees, but it cannot be realized. It's just like thinking that it is a reality, it's not I. That's why there are so many different kinds of deity. At that very moment, one says that there must be I. See, it's not as the person who just learned to understand what is I, is wrong understanding, because seeing is seeing, hearing is hearing, and Buddha thought about the Four Noble Truths. 3 rounds. And what round is there now? Pariyatti, not Patipatti, not Pativeda. Because if there is no firm confidence of the truth as Pariyatti, how can we be conditioned for that which we take for sati to arise? That's why learn about the truth of each word. Why? In order to let go gradually. So now, can there be a little more understanding of what's right and what's wrong? Not to have the Bhava-upadana, Bhava-upadana, because Bhava-upadana and the Kama-upadana is so strong, pretty deeply accumulated to see something as something, and I am seeing that and that and that. See? That's why only right understanding can understand the subtle truth of what is there right now. It arises and falls away, and the only way not to try to do anything, but is there enough understanding to gradually let go of the avijja and attachment